why I never ask for help. I do it for you, then do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Utah Jazz. Well, for Utah, the season hasn't started the way they had expected it to and have come up against some very difficult matchups. Still plenty of time, of course, to make adjustments, and tonight's game will be another opportunity to try to build that confidence this team needs. And with a few moments here, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm, over cool, over collective. Especially with all the media whirlwind in L.A., Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected in the locker room. He was a triple OC.
Triple OC, almost like a triple OG. But I'll tell you, great coaches have great relationships with their players. And those relationships go far beyond basketball. Most great coaches would talk to you 20% basketball, 80% life.
Triple OC, 80-20. Good stuff. Good stuff. Happy to be here with you two guys. It's very deep. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Thanks, homie. A nighttime view of the Miami sign here in South Beach. Everyone is in their seat and buckled in at the American Airlines Arena as the Heat look to grab a win here in Miami. For the Miami Heat, they're coming off a loss to Washington at the Verizon Center. And that one a tough loss, too. They ended down only 3 points.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the Jazz. Gallinari is out there with Johnson. Then there's Maravich. Then it's Gortat, and it's West in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Wade after Gortat's miss. And it's Wade penetrating. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Wade's got his team on the board to start the game for the Heat. West kicks to Gallinari. Shoots from the elbow, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
That free throw good from Gallinari. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Free passes to Okafor. Wade against Maravich. Here's Okafor. No good. Gortat with the defensive effort. Wade against Gallinari. Johnson with a screen on Wade. Gallinari dishes to Johnson. Can't make good off the screen.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Garnett outside. Marion outside. Okafor with the screen on Maravich. Shot clock at 6. Garnett with the screen for Wade. Here's Garnett attacking. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
West up on top. Free defending. West kicks to Gortat. And Okafor with the block. Puts it up from 15. That one wide left.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Deflects the pass. Okafor with the steal. Wade against Maravich. Wade passes to Okafor. And he banks in the layup. Okafor's got his first 2 points of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
West inside. Free defending. They get a hand on it.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts. Trying to take the lid off the basket.
Garnett, right side. No good off the back of the rim. Utah comes into this one after the win against the Los Angeles Lakers.
You just have to admire the versatility they were able to display offensively.
Scoring came from every direction, all over the place. I mean, if one approach didn't work for them, they found another one that did.
The Heat have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Maravich against Wade. From 12 feet out. Gortat with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Free against Gallinari. Lets it go from the wing, and that is good. And it's all knotted up.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Wade kicks to Okafor. Garnett, the screen. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Oh, nice double pump finish there, strictly for the fans.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
West. The shot is off. And the Heat going the other way now. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
Yeah, you know, that's right, Greg. Last season they split the series, and they may not be in the playoff conversation, but this still, for me, is an intriguing matchup.
And Garnett misses.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
The Heat with the lead. Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
Yes, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team that can finish inside as efficiently as this team does, they don't want to allow any looks easily on the interior. He said if they can limit them in that department, they'll be in good shape.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Gortat. Got it. Good job in the low post. Here's Wade. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Wizards in Washington. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Gallinari with the steal. It's West with the drive. And he can't bank that one in.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
High arcing shot, and the basket by Free. Free's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Gortat misses.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Miami shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That's good for Marion. Dwight out. He's checked in for Gortat. And Marion drops them both.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
Taking a look at some numbers for West. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, you know, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
Jazz trail by 6. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Jazz shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for West. And both free throws good for West. The Heat leading by 4. Wade passes to Free. Garnett against Johnson. Picked by Okafor. Garnett dishes to Wade. Feeds it to Okafor. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Garnett. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Now here's Howard. Knocks down the 10-footer.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Wade kicks to Garnett. Back to Wade. Picked by Okafor. Pass to Marion. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Marion's got 5.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Howard, the pass to Maravich. Howard with a screen on Wade. The dish to Johnson. The shot is off. And Miami the other way now. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
West against Free. Pass to Johnson. Goes up on the high post. Johnson missing again.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Dishes it to Garnett. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's West. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Puts it up from 12.
Johnson foul. Larry Johnson.
Go the other way.
That's his second personal foul.
Johnson, he's checked in for Free. Miami leading by 7. Johnson outside. Garnett, the screen. Johnson outside. He feeds it to Marion. Clock at 6. Utah with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Johnson with a screen on Marion. Off the pick. Connects. The jumper drops. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Johnson dishes to Okafor. And it's Wade penetrating. The rebound by Johnson.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
West kicks to Hood. Okafor against Johnson. Howard. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. A different look for Miami. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Marion. And it's Livingston in for Dwayne Wade. Utah also making some changes. Ezeli comes in for Johnson. And it's Jennings in for West. Here is Livingston. Pick by Okafor. Livingston kicks to Johnson. Fires at the elbow. Rebounded by Howard. Utah trailing here. To the left side wing. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. 1:33 left in the first. Livingston kicks to Johnson. Now the feed to Livingston. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
2 shots, gentlemen.
That's his first personal foul.
2.
The Heat have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Livingston hits both of them. 1:19 left here in the first quarter. Now here's Jennings. He's covered closely. He kicks to Ezeli. Passes it to Sprewell. Howard at the elbow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks it to Johnson. He dishes it to Okafor. Sweet move, and it's good on the layup. Okafor's got his second bucket tonight.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Screen by Howard. The drive by Jennings. Howard kicks to Jennings. Jennings can't get that one to fall. The Heat leading by 6. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Livingston passes to Johnson. Pick by Okafor. Garnett dishes to Livingston. Howard against Okafor. Here's Garnett. And that one goes long. And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat lead by 6. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
Give it up for your Heat dancers.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
Here is Livingston. Livingston is out there with Johnson. And it's Garnett. Then there's Shabazz Muhammad. And it's Okafor in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Gortat with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Again, Jennings missing. The Heat leading by 6. Johnson kicks to Muhammad. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Jennings.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Miami, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. The first one falls. Sean Marion is checked in for Miami. Mills comes in for Sean Livingston. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Jazz trail by 8. There's a screen by Gortat, and Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Maravich the pass to Gortat, and the shot is good. Gortat's got his second basket of the night.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And it's Johnson penetrating. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Johnson's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Heat. The Jazz shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Maravich against Johnson. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Okafor. Here's Muhammad. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first free throw is good.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
And the Heat making a change here. Wade's checked in, and Utah with a change here too. West is checked in for Johnson. Both good from the line that time. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Jazz trail by 10. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And he gets it to go.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Wade. Okafor sets the pick for Marion. There's the pass to Mills from outside the arc, and the shot is good. And the Heat lead by 11.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Jennings kicks to Gortat. Okafor with the steal. And it's Wade penetrating, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
And a chance now to see the numbers for Jahlil Okafor. Last season, he played outstanding. 17th in field goal percentage, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And a guy who rarely takes a bad shot. I love the way he plays, completely unselfish with the basketball.
Now, here is Maravich. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And Muhammad kicks to Wade. Pick by Okafor. Wade dishes to Marion. Feeds to Mills. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Jazz trail by 11. West passes to Jennings. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Miami leading by 8. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, despite that possession, something that I like is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down.
And Utah making a change here. Howard's checked in. Here's West. Pass to Gortat. Now here's Gallinari. Outside Maravich. Here's West. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for West.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
Wade kicks to Marion. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
If they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they're mistaken.
West outside. Knocked away. Marion with the steal. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. He goes up again. Count the bucket. 9 points for Shawn Marion.
He just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. The 4th spot held by Dwight Howard.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Freeze checked in for Miami. Free against West. That's good. West has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Jazz trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Gortat. No good. Excellent D there from Okafor.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Jazz have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. West kicks to Gortat, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Now here's Wade. The fader, and it's good off the glass. Wade's got 6. Jazz trail by 8. Howard with the screen on free. West with a wide open look. Gortat, and it's Miami with the rebound. Okafor's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
To the left wing. Free against West. The dish to Muhammad. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. West against Free. West misses. Miami leading by 8. Here's Free. His last outing, he had 8 points. And it's sent back by Howard. West dishes to Maravich. Howard against Okafor. Howard, the pass to West. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. West has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. West against Free. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Taking a look here at numbers for Gallinari, some last season stats for him. Put up about 10 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for Miami.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. His message to them was all about getting high percentage shots and having the crisp ball movement on the perimeter that it takes to get those shots. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
And here's a look at some numbers for Howard. Great showing for him last season. 4th in field goal percentage, 10th in rebounding, and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league. Moves without the ball and avoids taking bad shots.
Ezeli's checked in for Gortat. Here's Free. Pass to Garnett. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Garnett's got 6.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Now, here is Maravich. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Miami with the ball, following the three-pointer by Utah. Garnett kicks to Mary. Maravich dishes to Hood. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Maravich has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Muhammad gets it to go.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Outside, Maravich. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Wade. Finished off the break. Wade's got 4 this quarter.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Maravich against Free. Knocked loose. Kevin Garnett with the steal. And here comes the break. Pull up Jay. The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Heat. Livingston comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Johnson in for Free. And a switcher also for Utah. Johnson, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Maravich against Johnson. Here is Livingston. Dishes to Garnett. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
To the inside. Here's Ezeli. And just miss after miss right now. The Heat leading by 7. Muhammad, the pass to Livingston. Six to shoot. Johnson kicks to Garnett. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. 10 points for Kevin Garnett.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Good.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one.
Here is Livingston. He feeds it to Johnson. Garnett, the screen. Johnson attacking. Takes it off the glass. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
And Johnson with the stop.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Here is Livingston. Garnett, the screen. Livingston dishes to Garnett. Johnson up top. Maravich defending. Great D that time from Johnson.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And the Jazz with possession here. 7-point differential. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
And Miami making a change here. Mills is checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. Jennings is checked in. For Utah, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Garnett, the screen. And Mills kicks to Garnett. The feed to Marion. Garnett, the screen. It's Marion with the drive. Shoots from the block. And it's off the back rim. No good. Jazz trail by 4.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Johnson the screen. Mills with the steal. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Mills has got 5 points in the quarter.
It's as if the defense just let it go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-tazzle on that one.
And it's Johnson penetrating. No good.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Miami ahead, up 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, I'm with Eric Spoelstra, and obviously, Coach, some great work tonight on the defensive side of the ball. How does the team's defense play into your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the two-point line as best as we can.
Eric, thank you. Kevin, over to you.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. It was all about Miami as the game got going. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. They ended up leading by 6 at the end of the first quarter. The story of the second quarter was not much different, as the scoring was even, and they were able to close out the half, maintaining a 6-point lead. Kenny, let's start with you. What you think about the Heat?
One advantage has been their stellar rebounding. I mean, they're putting bodies on people, competing for the ball. It's simple, really. The team with more possessions has more opportunities to score. Wow.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
They played some solid team basketball, Arnie. Pretty good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds, a lot of movement. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit, and they got the assist to show for it. Their rhythm was nice.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
Give it up for your Heat.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Jerry West.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
The Heat leading by 6. So on the floor for Utah. Gortat is out there with Johnson. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Maravich. And it's West in at the point. Garnett. That's short off the rim.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Gortat with a screen on Okafor. Down low. Garnett with the block. Gallinari against Wade. Knocked away. Maravich with the steal. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throws.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
The Jazz have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. The free throw drops for West. Here's Wade. Passes it to Garnett. Back to Wade. He kicks to Marion. This one for 3. Jerry West grabs the board. Jazz trail by 3. Gallinari with it. Wade picks him up. Maravich against Free. And Gortat kicks to Gallinari. 4 on the clock. Rebound by the Heat. Free's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Garnett with the screen on West. World B. Free gets the bucket. Free's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And Miami has possession after Gortat's miss. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Checking out the game Kevin Garnett is having. He's got 10 points and 2 steals.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you could say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
The free throw good from Kevin Garnett. Second free throw, no good. Jazz trail by 6. Maravich kicks it to West. Back to Gortat. Banked in off the glass. Gortat's got 8 points.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Maravich with the steal. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Gallinari. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
Well, look here at last year in the NBA, where the Jazz ranked 10th in lowest turnovers per game, 11th in three-point field goal percentage. And as far as team shooting percentage, not really a strong suit for them. They were in the top 20 and tried to compensate for that lack of shooting with better defense.
And in terms of turnovers, I think the good ball handling and smart passes were really a key. Not a gaudy ranking, but no question, being in that top 10 helped them offensively.
Wade passes to Free. He's looking for Okafor and finds him.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
It's West with the drive. And that one's good by Gortat.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Miami trailing. Wade kicks to Garnett. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. The shot by Marion, no good.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
West against Marion. West, right side. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Johnson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Good. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Howard's checked in for Utah. The Jazz haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. The Heat trail by 4. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And that one's good by Garnett.
That's really the area where they'd like all of their shots to come from.
And here's Utah. They're on a 13-5 run here. Johnson goes in, kicks to Howard. Rebound by the Heat. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. The wide open look here for Marion. Drills it from outside. Marion's got 12 in the game.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's West. Can't hit. Now the Heat take it the other way.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
So he gets them both. Jazz trail by 3. To the paint. Marion with the steal. Here's Free. He's got 8. He dishes it to Okafor. 11 feet away. Can't get it to go. Excellent D from Howard. For Utah, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. West kicks to Maravich. Johnson the screen. To the right side. Gallinari wide open. The Jazz with another miss.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
And Shawn Marion with the slam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And here's Gallinari outside. And it's Gallinari again missing.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Now here's West. Jahlil Okafor unable to get his last shot to go. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. From deep, Gallinari. And it's Gallinari again missing.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
KG, catch good.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Check out the stats for Dwayne Wade. Last year, getting it done. Around 20 points per game last season. 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Dennis Johnson's checked in for Shawn Marion. Rodney Hood's checked in for Utah. Here's West. 14 points for him. Gallinari with a screen for West. Shot to stop the run. Johnson grabs the board.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead. Well, Dwayne Wade in this one, he's got 8 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Wade. Jazz trail by 9. Howard with a screen on Johnson. West kicks to Johnson and taken away by Johnson. Now the pass to Wade. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Wade's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Screen by Howard. Hood kicks to Johnson. And he gets it to go from the high post. Johnson's got 9. And here are the Heat now. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. Here's Garnett attacking. Here's Okafor. No what? Good D by Howard.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Johnson with a screen on Johnson. Here's Sprewell. Utah gets it back. No good from Howard. The Heat leading by 9. Johnson kicks to Garnett. Feeds it to Okafor. Wade dishes to Garnett. And it's sent back by Howard. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. So Okafor will go to the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for free. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Utah. And that one falls for Okafor. Jazz trail by 12. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Screen by Howard. It's back to Jennings. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Jennings has got 5 now.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Johnson. Okafor, high post. Shot clock at 6. With some arc. Livingston, that's good. And the Heat lead by 12.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh yeah shots.
Here's Johnson. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The Heat leading by 14. Johnson kicks to Livingston. Now Okafor. 7 points in the game. Wade passes to Johnson. Wade sets the pick for Johnson. The 3. Excellent D there by Johnson.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Pick by Okafor. Johnson dishes to Garnett. Wade outside. Pass to Okafor from 11 feet away. Rebound, Utah. 1:44 left to play in the third. There's the dish to Jennings. Johnson the screen. Here's Hood. 5 points in the game and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Gortat's checked in for Dwight Howard. The Heat leading by 12. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. Here is Livingston. Wade kicks to Okafor. That one a little long. Jazz trail by 12. Sprewell, the pass to Jennings. Here's Sprewell. There's a screen by Gortat. Here's Hood. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Johnson dishes to Wade. Pick by Okafor. Johnson sets the screen for Wade. Back to Johnson. Pass to Garnett. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
2.
Free throw good. Garnett. Mills, who's checked in for Miami. And a switcher also for Utah. Ezeli's checked in. Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett. Here's Jennings. 5 points in the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dishes to Hood. There's a screen by Gortat. Hood kicks to Ezeli. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Utah. From outside the arc. And he gets the bucket. Johnson's got 14 points. And here's Wade. 14 points for him. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Heat lead by 13.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Heat lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. They've got Marion. Free out there with Mills. Then it's Garnett. And it's Okafor in at the 5. Down low. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Ezeli. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul. World be free. 2.
The free throw drops for free. Good on both. Here's West. He feeds it to Ezeli. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, just used his strength there to get the post position without much fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think he's got to do a much better job next time of just bodying up. Get some muscle into him.
And Shawn Marion with the slam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Miami leading by 15. Mills passes to Garnett. just over a minute played here in the fourth. There's the feed to Marion. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, tipped away and out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Jazz ball.
The Jazz making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Jazz trail by 15. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Gortat with a screen on free. Gallinari in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Picked by Okafor. Pass to Garnett. Got a piece of it. The rebound by Gortat. Gortat's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gallinari dishes to Gortat. Pulls it from 20. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Jerry West. He'd have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Okafor. Now here's Mills. Maravich defending. Okafor with the screen on Maravich. Garnett outside. Shot clock at 6. Good on the three-point shot. Garnett's got 20 points.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
To the middle. Here's Gortat. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Mills. Fires from 18. Can't hit. So Utah will take it the other way. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. It's West with the drive. Okafor with the steal. Free passes to Mills. Gallinari with the steal. He kicks it to West. Lets it go from deep. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got his 16th rebound on the night.
1 made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Now here's Mills. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. That's good. And the Heat lead by 15.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
To the inside. It's tipped. Okafor with the steal. Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. There's the pass to Free. They set the screen. He dishes it to Garnett. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Miami making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And Utah has possession. Down by 15. Free against West. Feeds to Maravich. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 5. There's West. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And I really feel like he just wanted us to see that leaner there. That's a shot he's very comfortable with.
Johnson kicks to Okafor. Here's Garnett. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
free throw good from Kevin Garnett.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now, here is Maravich. Pass to Gallinari. The dish to Howard. Takes the 13-footer. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Gortat. Gortat's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Garnett with a screen on Gallinari. Here's Marion. Got it. Good job in the low post. Marion's got 9 points here in the second half.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
West against Johnson. Pass to Gortat. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by the Heat. Okafor's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Johnson outside. Garnett, right side. Fires from 14. Off the iron that time. Jazz trail by 16. Okafor with the steal. Johnson kicks to Garnett. Rebounded by Howard. For Utah, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. There's a screen. And here's West from the arc. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Johnson kicks to Garnett. Here's Marion. Howard down with both hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's West. Inside. Howard dishes to Gortat. Plays it up and banks it in. Gortat's got 6 in the quarter. The Heat leading by 13. Johnson, the pass to Garnett. Here's Free. Marion, a screen on Maravich. Garnett, right side. Here's Okafor. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Heat lead by 15. Jazz have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. West kicks to Gortat. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
We've seen Gortat playing a good game here so far. He has 9 rebounds and a block. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
And he can't get the first one. Wayne Wade's checked in for Free. And Utah also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Good on the second free throw. Miami leading by 14. Johnson kicks to Okafor. Dishes to Wade. Inside, Marion. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 5th assist in this one. West kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Gortat. Good work defensively by Marion.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Jahlil Okafor. 2.
And that one falls for Okafor. Howard's checked in for the Jazz. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Jazz trail by 17. The feed to Johnson. Passes it to West. Shot clock at 6. Back to Johnson. Takes a 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Marion's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson against Maravich. Johnson attacking. 7-foot shot. Rebound, Utah. Johnson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Johnson sets the screen for West. Another miss by Utah.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Pick by Okafor. Marion kicks to Johnson. Heat moving the ball around. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Checking out the game Larry Johnson is having. He's got 14 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. The Heat leading by 18. Marion outside. Pick by Okafor. Kicks to Wade. To the inside. Dennis Johnson on the wing. Back to Wade. 4 on the shot clock. Tries to hit him. West with the block. And now running up the court. West pushing it up. Maravich, good.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Dwayne Wade on the wing. Defended by West. Wade. Marion kicks to Johnson. No good. Jazz trail by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Heat.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Garnett. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
The Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. A different look for Utah. .56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low, there's the pick. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And Mills kicks to Livingston. Screen by Smith. Here's Muhammad, and there's another one for the Heat.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
Now here's Jennings. Here's Sprewell. Off target from outside.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
.24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Gortat, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And that one misses. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
Here is Livingston. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Garnett. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed. Kenny, what did you like about his game?
He definitely put in the work down low. Used his size and his footwork. Got some big-time buckets, high-percentage looks. I think he really fueled their offense with that inside presence throughout the game.
Well, this win was really, really needed, and he went out and he got it for them. They lost 2 in a row coming in, and dropping a third straight would have been very, very rough. But he took it upon himself, took it right to the ship, as he always does. Great performance and a great time to deliver.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.